Well, good morning from Isafjordur, Iceland. Here we are. It's a little drizzly morning, but we are ready for our day.
We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love. I need only you here with me.
Well, before we get going from this drizzly morning, make sure you click that like button, click that subscribe button, and ring that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. Now, as you can see behind me, we are in our first port here in Isafjordur, Iceland. I believe I'm saying that right. That's how I was told by a couple crew members to say it. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But let's just look out here. It is gorgeous this morning. Look at those clouds just resting right over the mountain there. I love it. You got like a little patch of lupin right over here. That's awesome. Lupin, actually, we learned when we were on our ATV tour, is an invasive flower, but Iceland brought it over here from Alaska to add color to the countryside. And now it has, not so much here, but in Reykjavik, it had taken over the countryside there. Like, it was everywhere. But I thought it was beautiful. So yeah, this is just our little port town. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Ketchikan, if you've been there. Just a little port town, that's all it is. And then we are going, I believe, 45 minutes outside of town, and we are going to a waterfall and a farm, and that's what we're doing this morning. But actually, right now, we're going to go meet up with our friends. We're going to go find a little coffee shop in town, get some coffee. My second coffee of the day, because we went to the gym and we got Starbucks afterwards. I know, dehydrate myself more after I walked on the treadmill. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. I think we have hibachi for dinner tonight. But that's a long ways away. Let's go start our day and head into Isafjordur. So real quickly, before we meet up with all of our friends to head into port, came to Indulge Food Hall, which is where we had lunch yesterday on embarkation. And they have like a little buffet here this morning. The food is not brought to you like it was yesterday. It's just a little quick buffet. But they had egg bites, like the big egg bites like I get at Starbucks. They had them here. So I went and grabbed a few. Gonna have a quick breakfast and then meet up with our friends. We have arrived in port. Look at Caitlin here. She's doing the Titanic pose. Of course, like every port, they have your photo op right here. You can take it. They have something in Icelandic. I'm not quite sure what it says, but you get to be a fisherman. There's Josh. Look at Josh. He's gonna be the Titanic.
Hold on, I'll do it.
You gotta do the Titanic pose.
Are you taking a photo? You got it. Oh.
So we have made our way to what I would call the center of the port town. Just like a normal port town. Has all your little shops. They have a little rainbow road like they had in Reykjavik, because all rainbows originate in Iceland, is what I was told. There's my wife. There's Tyler. And everybody else is in this little shop looking at souvenirs. And my wife surprisingly didn't find anything. Good for her. But there we go. This is one thing I gotta tell you. I know it's gray here all the time, like the Pacific Northwest, but the colors they put on houses, we found out they are allowed to put any color they want besides gray, as I show you a gray house. So I don't know if I believe this guy anymore. Oh, we got Caitlin. Caitlin's writing her postcards to send home. I wish we would have done that. I'd like to send us a postcard from somewhere sometime. But there she is writing her novel. She's probably putting, Tyler, you are the most handsome man I know. Thank you so much for taking me to Iceland, honey bunny. Leave it to my wife and Caitlin to find a wall to take pictures on for Instagram. All the way in Iceland, we found a wall that's Instagram worthy. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and be able to see these pictures later. They'll be there. Who knows when, but they'll be there. As we make our way here on the outskirts of town, we found a fisherman memorial that they have to bless all the fishermen who have been lost at sea. Look at those mountains, though. Just right into the clouds. So pretty. It's been a nice little walk this morning. So we had like 4 or 5 hours to kill before our excursion, so we figured why not just walk around this little cute port town. So we did some climbing here, and we climbed up to the top of the hill here in the town. There is our ship sitting right below the mountain. There is the mountain going right into the clouds. Really pretty view from up here. There's a ship one more time. Just wanted to zoom in. But I mean, it is really pretty up here. And Crystal and our friends went up. They actually went up the mountain. I didn't wear my best shoes, so I didn't go. So I'm just here at the bottom of the mountain. But I'm still quite a bit of ways up here. Just to give you a perspective, like there's roofs and stuff. They're going up quite a steep hill here behind us. So they probably got an even better view. We'll see if she uses the GoPro and gets a view from up there. We have made our way into an Icelandic bakery here. So Crystal is researching very hard right now to decide what we're going to get. That's what we have, an apricot thing.
It tastes like a coconut macaroon with apricot jam.
Oh, that sounds good. I got a chocolate croissant. There's Caitlin's. We got the same thing. It's quite enormous. So after our coffee break, we made our way back towards the port where our buses picked us up right at the pier. And again, we booked this through Viator, a third-party group, and it was amazing that they picked us up right there in the parking lot. Did not have to go too far. Wonderful that they did that. This tour was called the Dynjandi Waterfall and Iceland Farm Visit Tour. So obviously we're going to go see an Icelandic farm. We're going to go to a waterfall. And right here, we are going through one of the longest tunnels I have ever seen in my life. And it is a one-way tunnel, so you have to wait for the cars coming the other way before you can go. There's like specialized lights, there's specialized like turn off lanes in case there's a car coming. It is crazy. If you are claustrophobic, just take a deep breath and you'll make your way through this. I'm not a huge fan of like big long tunnels, but I made it. It was okay. But then we got to see the beautiful countryside as you see right here. Again, there is lupin all over the place. This isn't a very good interpretation of it as we pull into the farm. But just know, it is everywhere. It's a beautiful purple flower. And like I said earlier, it is invasive in Iceland and they're trying to get rid of it now. But to me, the visitor, it is beautiful and the locals do like it too. It's just everywhere. So here we go. We are pulling into our farm right now to visit our Icelandic farm. So as we made it to our farm, we are greeted with some Icelandic cake, which is a rhubarb cake. It's very good. Tea, coffee. You can see we have bathrooms over there. But then we have this amazing view right down here. That's so beautiful. We got some horses down there, some sheep over there. It's just a nice little Icelandic farm we get a tour. And coming from an American farm family, I am quite interested in seeing this. And right here, we just saw a colt born last week. So we have a baby horse right there, colt. And there's mom and dad. Oh, we got movement. We got movement. He's up. Crystal will come up. And that's all he's gonna do is just look up, give himself a couple licks, go back down. There he goes. Right back to bed. There we go, we found the sheep. We got a bunch of baby sheep in here, some black sheep. They even have a ram right there. That's so cool. Wow. And then they just have that for the background to look at. It's so awesome. So pretty here. So after about 45 minutes at the farm, we made our way back to the buses, and as you can see here, we have made our way to the Dynjandi Waterfall. That is our tour guide leading us up these steps, and as you can see, there is an actual pathway for someone in a wheelchair to actually make their way up here to about the halfway point. That's where you can get to with the wheelchair access. Now it is going to be a little bit bumpy. I'm not saying it's the easiest access, but it is handicap accessible. So this tour right here that we did, it was $130 per person. They picked us up at the port, took us to the farm where we got our snack of the rhubarb cake, coffee, tea, all that. Now the stop at the farm, it's really just what I showed you. You see some sheep, you see some horses. because Iceland is made off lava rock. So there's not truly a whole lot of agricultural farming going on in Iceland. So that's what you see. So don't think that you're going to see this huge, big industrial farming operation. You truly saw a family operation that raises sheep, raises horses, and that's what they are. It's really cool to see. I mean, the views are great. You get to see the countryside, but the Dynjandi Waterfall, that was what we paid the money to see. So let's go check it out. So we have arrived at the waterfall. We are beginning our ascent. We're going up to the base there. Let's see if we can do it. And there she is. We reached about halfway up. And there is, just so you know, this is quite a tourist attraction. There's a lot of people. The line to get up to the baseline is pretty long. So we chose to get about halfway. We're gonna get our pictures, do everything here, and if the line lightens up, we'll make it the rest of the way to the base. But this right here is just beautiful enough. There you go. That crystal clear Icelandic water. We were told if you had a bottle, fill it up and just go ahead and drink it. Like, you're literally allowed to do that. But like I said, just know this is quite a popular tourist attraction, so there will be a lot of people here. I mean, a lot of people. And just like that, we have made it back to port after an awesome tour. We booked this tour, a third party. It was a great time, had so much fun. The farm, she's checking out some animals, you're eating some Icelandic cake. But the waterfall, gorgeous, beautiful, nice, easy way to get there. So, check out this tour. What was it called, Caitlin?
Dynjandi Waterfall and Farm.
Dynjandi Waterfall and Farm Tour. Like I said, we booked this third party. You can do it through NCL. We didn't. I mean, we're back with like over 2 hours still to kill. So, we're gonna go inside because it's freezing. And I think we're gonna go to the local and get some chicken wings. There's a soccer match right now in the local, so it is packed. It's like a 45-minute wait. So we came up to the observation lounge where they have afternoon snacks. I got some blue cheese and red onion loaf. I got a quiche. I got some brie cheese sandwich, a lemon chicken sandwich, and a roast beef sandwich with some fresh fruit. So we got, that's like our lunch, early dinner, I guess we'll say. We haven't ate anything since breakfast, so we're pretty hungry. And we're just sitting here in the observation lounge at the bar, having some drinks. All right, so we have decided to get a drink before dinner here, and we are in what is called the Belvedere Bar. There's Tyler and Crystal over there. This is on deck 6 aft. As you walk through the casino, you walk into the Belvedere Bar, and then right there, that's Cagney's, the steakhouse. You have the bar, and in the far room over there, you have the Commodore room, which is another main dining room. We were in Hudson's last night, and this one, Hudson's is directly above us. And that is the other main dining room, and Hudson's only does dinner. That one does lunch and breakfast. And if you go that way, the casino is right through there, so you have to walk through the casino to get to these restaurants and bars. But yeah, that's what is on deck 6. You have main dining, specialty dining, and a nice relaxing bar. It is very quiet down here. All right, so here at Hasuki, we are doing our hibachi meal. Everybody gets the miso soup and the seafood salad. And then you get a pick from a classic entree here. Or you can get a combination, which I think Crystal and I are both going to get this one, which is New York strip and grilled shrimp. And then you have cocktails, everything like that. And they are going to do it right here in front of us on this flat top. They'll be preparing everything. So, let's have a fun night here.
Introduce myself, my name is Christopher, and I will be your chef for tonight. Whether you like it
Or not.
maybe you will like it.
Start your engines, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get ready for some hibachi.
But first, any food allergy that you want, if you be my just thinking. Hey, baby, now I know. If you be my Tamago means egg, yaki means grill or to fry. In Mexico, they call this burrito. Who loves burrito? Okay? But here,
Oh, a burrito.
We call this Anna. Okay, Anna from Amazon River Wick. Anna, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Oh, it's a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker.
If there's a heart, there's a beat. Okay, it's almost heart. Okay.
The heart is beating. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, it's fibrillating. It's fibrillating.
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country road. To the sea, to the sea, to the open arms, wait for me. Oh, my love.
Oh man, we crushed it. We ate so much food here. I mean, Caitlin didn't even finish. We still got food over here. Oh, such a fun night though. Love it. Love it. Always come to Habachi. And for dessert, we have a fresh fruit sashimi right there. I mean, they cut it up just like sashimi. Got some watermelon, pineapple, lychee, kiwi, cantaloupe. I'm ready. This is a nice light dessert. So I don't know if I ever got it yesterday, but here on deck 7, there is the Starbucks. That's where we obviously live. We have the Starbucks package. And just so you know, outside there, it is not 9 a.m. It is 10 o'clock p.m. Yes, 10 o'clock p.m. And that's how bright it is outside. Wild. And to the right over here of that is the shore excursions desk. And then you have your atrium, 3-story atrium, which I think is just beautiful. It has all these little chandeliers all over the place. It really is very nice. And then right below me actually is where they play some trivia. And there's some people sitting there, so I really don't want to bother them with just filming them. Anyway, here is our atrium, and I think that's gonna kind of wrap up the night, so let's go end it with Bryson on the couch. All right, so before we head to Bryson on the couch, I gotta show you. Here's what we got going on outside, because I just got reminded that tonight we are officially above the Arctic Circle. That is crazy. And we will be above the Arctic Circle again tomorrow night when we leave our port. So, 10 o'clock at night. There's what it looks like right now. And we are above the Arctic Circle. All right, time for Bryson on the couch. All right, we made it. We are here on the couch. Bryson on the couch. Time to end the day. It was awesome. Really was. The excursion started off, the farm was okay. Like, it's just going and seeing sheep and going and seeing horses, and that's fine. But like, that wasn't what I was on the excursion for, but it is very fun. Crystal enjoyed seeing the baby sheep and the baby horse. It was great. But the real fun was the waterfall. That waterfall was gorgeous. I mean, I obviously have nothing like that in Colorado. Our waterfalls are nothing like this. I mean, it was just beautiful, beautiful. But then we came back. It was nice to just come back to the room, relax for a little bit, change clothes, shower, then head downstairs, have a drink with our friends, just catch up on the day and all that. And then hibachi. I love hibachi on cruises. I have hibachi anywhere, but for some reason on cruises, like, I just love going to it. Like, Norwegian does a really good job. Well, Norwegian's the only place I've ever done hibachi at sea because Disney doesn't do that, but it's amazing. Like, it's so much fun. We're 2 for 2 on it. We're 2 for 2 on it, and we're doing it another night on this cruise with some other friends, so cannot wait. Cannot wait to do it. It's a good food, good meal, just good time. And the ship, I said it yesterday, this is a really great ship. Besides that it's all closet in this room. There's no drawers, which I'm fine with that. I can make do. Some people probably can't. I can see that being an issue, but I mean, really, this ship's still batting a really good batting average. Like, it's pretty awesome. I've enjoyed myself. After tomorrow, we have a sea day, so I'm really interested to see how a sea day is like on this ship. But before that, we have another stop in Iceland, and tomorrow we are going through one of the longest fjords in Iceland. It's like 70 kilometers long or something like that. I apologize, I don't really know kilometers, so from what everyone's telling, it is like super long, and obviously, as I showed you, it is daylight all night long. So tomorrow night we might stay up extra long because we leave at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We have dinner reservations, and after dinner we might just get a drink and like sit in our balcony or sit in the observation lounge and just watch the fjords around us, because it sounds really cool. They're supposed to be like still covered in snow, like, because like I said, we are above the Arctic Circle right now, and then when we leave tomorrow we will be back above the Arctic Circle. So when we get into port we won't be, but when we leave we will be again. So 2 times on this trip we get to go above the Arctic Circle. That's pretty cool. Never did this little landlocked farm boy from Colorado think he'd be in the Arctic Circle. Here I am. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm just blabbing. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and ring that bell icon so you're notified of all future videos from this series and any other videos we put out. But most importantly, thank you all so much for stopping by. And for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.
We only need